Hi, Gloria Brooks here with Nature Glows East Science. I'm so excited. Today I am announcing my new ebook is coming out for you homeschoolers. It's called Making Homeschool Math Fun Through Real Life Connections, and I'm going to show it to you. So here it is. I'm finishing editing it here, almost done. There it is. The 5 secrets to inspired math learning and application success. And there's my name, Gloria A. Brooks. And just a quick spin through here. There, the table of contents. Picture of me in 2003 as a burned out teacher. And my students who were in 4th grade at that time. So there it is. And it's actually a really short read. I did that on purpose. I think it's 27 pages. So super short and sweet to really help you jump in with my easy to implement system on making math fun for kids. Like, how about that? Quick story here. I haven't tutored a whole lot in my life. Mainly I was a private tutor, and now, of course, I've been an online teacher for homeschoolers since 2011. But I had this young girl that her father asked me to tutor her in math. She just was not getting math in school. She was an 11-year-old girl. And at the time, I was running my homeschool program, and he brought her to Heathcote Art and Science Center. That was the name of the program that I had at Heathcote Intentional Community. I was a full member there. And he had brought her a few times to my program on her days off from school, and she absolutely loved it. Now, the thing was with my program is we didn't do traditional math. Like, I had learning centers set up. I had tons of science resources and really interesting books about math and science, and the kids would just explore. And I was there as their facilitator. And sometimes I would guide them in lessons, but most of the time the kids were like free range grazing, learning what they wanted to learn. And we went outside like every single day for hours at a time. We would do things like aquatic hikes up our little creek. We played on the playground for hours. We did some bird watching. We did nature hikes. It was just a really physically active program and very hands-on for the kids. We had art supplies, and this little girl loved coming to my program. And her name was Amanda. So her father comes to me one day. He's like, Amanda's really struggling in math in school. She can't memorize her multiplication and addition. And I had one other student in my career that just could not memorize. So this little girl, she couldn't memorize her multiplication and addition facts. So I really wasn't into tutoring one-on-one, but he just really pressed me. He's like, here, $50 an hour. I was like, whoa. But I mean, I didn't want to do it for the money. I wanted her to really fall in love with math. So we sat down, we did these tutoring sessions, and I picked out this special math program. I can't remember what it was even called, but it was supposed to be really off the beaten path and get kids to really more intuitively grasp math. So we went through that program, and she just was not getting it. And that was okay, but the parents were paying me, and we only did I think we did 5 sessions or something. And long story short, she just wasn't able to memorize math. And you know what? The long and short of it is, that's okay. For whatever reason, there are some people that either they're not ready to memorize math facts, or they have some type of math. Their brain just doesn't work that way. So they're the kind of people that need a calculator or whatnot, possibly into their adulthood. There's dyscalculia, dysgraphia. There's these different, what people consider learning disabilities. And that's okay. At that time I thought, oh my God, I failed her. Like, the parents wasted their money. And it's like, no, don't even go there. When the little girl was ready to be able to, for her brain to absorb and memorize those math facts, great. If it didn't happen, great. That's just who she is. But what I suggest with that kind of a struggle is to play math games. Now, last year I did have, when I was teaching in a private boarding school for middle schoolers, I had a 14-year-old boy who was in my boarding house, and he had severe dyslexia. And he didn't want to come to my math class. He did not want to be there. He didn't want to be in any situation that even resembled traditional math education. And that was okay with me. Like, I don't want students to be in my class if they don't want to be there. Okay? Like, and the school administration was like trying to force him to be in my class. I'm like, you know what? He just doesn't want to sit. He doesn't want a traditional learning setting. Let's listen to that. Let's listen to kids. So, being that I was his boarding parent. So what I did was I just took him online and we played basketball math. He loves basketball. And he started to be able to memorize. And I wish I perhaps had done that with the other little girl, the 11-year-old. But you know what? No sweat. We live and we learn. And it's okay, like, if your kids can't memorize the facts right now. But my top tip is play games. And that was working for my boarding student. We played basketball, multiplication, addition, subtraction, and he was picking it up. The games were really, really helping him memorize. All right, so don't forget, my new book is coming out. I'm hoping to release it today or tomorrow, during the Black Friday, Cyber Monday, huge, massive sales. But just keep an eye out for my videos. I will be making the big announcement when it's out. And it will definitely be a great deal. Super, super, super great deal. I haven't decided on pricing yet. But you will hear soon about that. And thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Please share this video. Throw in some comments and hit that subscribe button. I love having you with me. And